Hello mga kapitbahay, hello mga kakaruba. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Just in case you haven't done yet, please subscribe, share, and click that bell button below so you will be notified for my next video. Let us spread love, joy, happiness, and good vibes. All this for God's glory. Thank you very much. Hello mga karuba, welcome to my YouTube channel. Actually, I would like to post this message addressing to all our youth, especially there in Philippines. I have witnessed, just recently I have witnessed many of our youth using the social media to terrorize. When I mean terrorize, they're not actually throwing bomb or throwing stones or making vandalisms. They are posting messages which is really which have terrorizing spirit, like babagsak ang ekonomiya ng Pilipinas dahil mauupo na si BBM, dahil sabihin nila na landslide ang pagbagsak ng ekonomiya ng Pilipinas, like this, because of this new government. And you can see youth really shouting on the street right now, terrorizing the COMELEC because of the result of the elections. So most of our youth are in action right now, involving themselves in terrorizing. So I would suggest that if you read a post from a youth that posting a message of terrorism, I think right there and then we should comment on that, and I think it is not wrong for us to react and not actually to condemn, but or to educate them. I think it is a right way for us that right there and then, if we read the terrorizing messages from this youth posting in the social media, we should comment and post also our views, and we have to guide them into the right perspective, because obviously based on their posts that spread terrorism, it's not correct for them to post that way, because they are spreading not only terrorism but falsehood. So can you imagine, they are influencing others to be terrorized by their messages. So it's about time for us to also make a move. So right there and then, on their posts, we need to correct them, we need to reprimand them if there's a need to. So especially if you are the parent of this youth, or you are the relative or a friend of this youth, right there and then, if he is acting that way, we should guide them accordingly. And on their posts, you have to post your message also to correct this view. So I'm calling all the parents, I'm calling all the concerned citizens. We need to make a move. Just recently, I have read one youth which is actually raised from a Christian family. It is a member of my previous church. His post was landslide ang pagbagsak ng ekonomiya ng Pilipinas. and he's referring to the new government coming, because our President Marcos won the election. So we have a new government, and he's posting like this, and it is understood that it is in perfect timing that he's posting this one to terrorize the people. The effect of this government. So I quickly I posted in his post and guided him the correct perspective. So I told him like this: it is better for us to pray for our president, that God will give him wisdom for the progress of the Philippines. And I told him that this is the Christian view, this is the Christian perspective, and we should be optimistic. I told him that on my post. And I told him that you are a Christian and not a terrorist, so don't spread terror like these messages. So instead, he has to spread a message of hope. So, well, it is very obvious that most of the universities and schools in Philippines are saturated by this NPA, by this militant group who has the ideology which is based on anti-Marcos and anti-Duterte. So they will do their best just to take action based on this ideology. So I think Christian parents should be more active to educate their children and to tell them the truth. And so I think they should guide more of they should do more to guide their children, with the youth, to be conformed on the right Christian perspective. So it is a mandate to all parents to guide those youth to live in accordance to the right Christian perspective. So they should encourage more of their children, of this youth, to involve in Christian activities, to involve in the church. So they should be proper molding of their mindset, because obviously these militant groups are poisoning the mind of this youth. So that's the reason why they are on the streets right now, shouting for not actually their rights, but shouting according to the ideology that has been influenced by this militant group. And this ideology is based on anti-Marcos and anti-Duterte mindset. So that's it, guys. I think we should be more proactive of their case right now, because obviously most of the people shouting in the streets are youth. And anong mangyayari sa Pilipinas if our youth is like those on the street right now? So they're just wasting their time. They're just wasting their lives and the opportunity to do good, to do more for the progress of the Philippines. Okay, guys, I hope we should pray more of this youth, that their mind will be open, and they should renew their mind. So instead of they should realize more that they are being used by this militant group to spread terror. So let us let us remind them that they are Christian. They fear God, and they should not be terrorists like what they're doing right now on the street, shouting and making a commotion, terrorizing the streets, terrorizing the offices. So obviously their action is action of terrorism because they spread terror. Those voice that they're using right now is a voice of terrorism. Not, it's a voice of ideology which is based on anti-Marcos and anti-Duterte, anti-government. So guys, I think we need to make action now. We should be proactive of this case. Okay guys, God bless.
Sorry, it's DJ.